Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my first ever favorites video on this new channel. Some people may consider this a little bit late to be putting out a favorites video, but I think it's kind of never too late. Anywhere around mid-month I think you're okay. So this is going to be my favorites for the month of August. I can guarantee you that I will not be doing a favorites video every month. I just have been really impressed with a lot of products lately, and so for the first time in a while I actually have some favorites that I'm really excited about, and surprisingly enough most of them are beauty related. So let's get started. The first product I want to talk about is this Tarte Maracuja oil, and I've been using this for just about everything. If you watched my nighttime routine video, which I can link down below, I have been using this to remove my mascara, but in addition to that I've actually found some other really unusual or unconventional uses for it. If you've watched any of my makeup tutorials or any of my get ready with me's, you know that I use this Anastasia Dip Brow like my holy grail for my brows, and it does kind of dry out sometimes. Not where it's unusable, I've just kind of kept working with it, but I realized that if I go like this, put a little bit of oil on top there, this thing comes back to life. I can just run a brush on top to kind of spread around the oil, and it just completely makes it so much more easy to put on. It's like brand new right when I bought the product. I've also actually found it really useful for lip liners that have dried out. This is my all-time favorite lip liner. I would wear this all day, every day. This is Natural by LA Girl Cosmetics. This is their Endless Semi-Permanent Auto Lip Liner, and sometimes it can be a little bit draggy, but it's just such the most perfect color for my lips, especially when I'm overdrawing them. So by adding a little bit of oil to my lips and then applying this, oh my gosh, it goes on smooth as butter, and then the oil kind of dissipates and I'm left with the typical matte look that the lip liner gives me. So yeah, love this thing. Been finding all sorts of different uses for it, and I've barely even touched it. Next product is this soap right here. This is Dr. Bronner's All-in-One Hemp Lavender Pure Castile Bar Soap. Certified fair trade and made with organic oils. This thing is amazing. I first heard about it, I believe, I'm not sure if her name is Dominique, I want to say it is, but she's one of the Battle Ash girls on Battle Ash Beauty's YouTube channel. It's not Sam, I would know if it was Sam, but she was doing a video on her makeup artist kit, and she mentioned this all-in-one soap. So it comes in a bar like this. It comes in a bunch of different kinds of scents. I know Christina said she picked up a bunch of them, so I'm very interested in checking out some of the other ones. I've been using this to clean my brushes like it's nobody's business. It is a lifesaver. When I first started cleaning my brushes, I would always use dish soap, and it took forever to wash out. I kind of find that a lot of soaps that I use, even the professional ones, take a long time to wash out. This one, I just set it down like on a cloth so it's not going to wiggle around. Then I get my brush, dip the tip in some water, and then scrub it like this. It takes off all of the bad stuff. All of the waterproof makeup comes out, everything comes out, and I've even used it to clean my beauty blender. And the best part is when I go to rinse off the brush, the soap comes out super squeaky clean, and it does not take forever to get the soap out, so I'm saving me some water. And it's also really good for your brushes because if you look at the little ingredients on here, it has coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, hemp oil, and jojoba oil, a bunch of other different kinds of extracts. They're all organic oils, at least that's what it claims. I have no way of proving that myself, but I believe them. This is my new absolute #1 necessity if you have makeup brushes, and you can get it at Target. I think Christina said she got hers like at Sprouts or Whole Foods, one of those places, and they had a bigger variety, but I had Michael pick this one up from Target, and oh, love it. This is my favorite. Out of all my favorites, this is my favorite. While we're on the topic of brushes, I have recently dug this brush up from my collection. I've had it for a while, pretty much since Generation Beauty. So this is from their Heavenly Luxe collection. This is the Complexion Perfection brush. It comes with two sides. This is the all over face brush, and then this is the concealer brush here. I've never been a big fan of putting on makeup with an actual brush. I've only ever liked my fingertips, and then after that I went into sponges. I never really liked foundation brushes. brushes and I didn't understand brushes that required buffing, but I think it's because I didn't have the best skin. So I was just buffing and revealing everything that was under my makeup. Now that I have much better skin, I have fallen in love with this technique of buffing in my foundation. This brush is amazing. It's super soft. It gives me like a really light, almost airbrushed finish. And then the concealer brush, first of all, super convenient to have it on the back end, but I find that it's great for like really getting in there into all those little nooks and crannies, and then if I have a little bit of extra product, I can always get this and go back under. The next product is the foundation that I've been using with this brush. I've had the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in my collection for a while, but again, I just recently repaired my skin and no longer have acne. When I had acne-prone skin and sensitive skin, this would break me out like nobody's business, and then I was incredibly oily, so it just didn't do it for me, unfortunately. Now, however, I absolutely love it. I think that it does give me a really, really, really good finish. I don't mix it with the regular one. I know a lot of people who don't have truly oily skin will get this one and then mix it with their regular formula to create like the perfect consistency. This, I heard, can dry some people out if you don't have truly oily skin. I have truly oily skin. It's not as bad as it used to be, and it's not as sensitive or acne prone. Absolutely been loving this, and then really loving it in combination with this. Oh, and just in case I didn't mention it, this is the color 235 Pure Beige. Next product is from a brand that I've honestly never really seen any other products for, but they're called Provise, supposed to help even your skin tone. It's 100% oil free, so it's safe for me to use on my face. It's basically infused with a lot of antioxidants and extracts, and I think a little bit of different kinds of acids, light acids, not strong acids. And it doesn't even warn you like to keep it away from your eyes, which is why I've been going for it. And I've actually been putting it really close to under my eyes. I haven't noticed any kind of burning, and like I said, there's no warning that says don't put it near your eyes. So I think I'm okay. I'll let you know. I take this little dropper, I put 5 drops in my hand and kind of warm it up. Again, you're not gonna heat it up that much because it's not an oil, it's just an extract. And then I massage my face, and then I'll take a couple more drops and pat them underneath my eyes, and it's been evening my skin tone. As I'm getting older, and it could be because I have 2 kids as well, but I do notice that dark circles are more of a prominent thing in my life now. So I'm trying to correct those or prevent them from getting any worse, and this has been a godsend. My next monthly favorite, if you follow me on any of my social media, then you know for the month of August I was on a Netflix binge. I just finished Grey's Anatomy, which is that's a commitment binge. That's a committed binger to finish all those seasons that are 25 episodes long. The show that is really my favorite for the month of August is Private Practice. At first when I watched it, I thought I was not gonna like it because there wasn't a lot of like surgery or exciting like people gonna die type of stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is a very different show in a lot of ways. Okay, spoilers real quick. Jump ahead if you don't want to hear the spoilers. If you watched the last episode of Grey's Anatomy, then you know that Derek's sister made this really long monologue to Owen about losing her baby and losing her boyfriend and losing her father, and I'm like, girl, you had a baby? When did you have a baby? So I really wanted to know more of her backstory, especially now that Derek's gone. I thought that it'd be interesting to know more of her backstory. So I went to watch Private Practice, and you definitely get her whole huge long backstory. You get to know about her drug addiction and her having her baby and how her boyfriend, and a little bit more history about her father, and it's really interesting, and sometimes they coincide and they'll have some Grey's Anatomy characters on there, and you really of course get to see more of Addison, which was not my favorite character in Grey's Anatomy, but you definitely have a bigger heart for her in Private Practice. But anyways, I could talk about this for days. Long story short, I watched Private Practice. Not my most favorite show like ever. It's not going to go down in the history of like definitely need to rewatch it. But if you're a Grey's Anatomy fan, then you really need to watch it. Alright, last but not least, my final favorite for the month of August is this Mika Beauty Gel Eyeliner in the color black, and then to kind of coincide with it, it is this Seta eyeliner brush. It doesn't really have a name, but it came with it in my BoxyCharm, and ever since I got it, okay, so I tried it out the very next day because I was in the market for a gel liner, tried it out. I kid you not, as soon as I tried it, I texted Christina right away. I'm like, girl, have you tried the Makeup Beauty gel liner? It is life-changing. And she's like, oh my gosh, no, I haven't tried it. I need to try it. And as I'm sure you saw in her favorites, because she texted me after she tried it and was like, girl, this thing is holy grail. And I'm like, yes, this thing is holy grail. I've used gel eyeliner in the past. I used to always buy the Maybelline gel eyeliner that you could just pick up at the drugstore, and it would come, this might be the brush that it comes with. It comes with a brush like this. It's like not quite a lip brush, not quite an eyeliner brush, definitely not an angled brush. And I've tried this with an angled brush. It works pretty good, but I definitely think that with an eyeliner brush like this, it works best. You get a really, really super sharp wing with a brush like this. I have another one just like this by Sigma, and it seems to work just as well, but for some reason, like this being a shorter handled brush, it seems to handle a little bit better, or I handle it a little bit better. The gel eyeliner itself is super creamy, super black, and absolutely wonderful to work with. I am a little bit hesitant and nervous that it may dry out, kind of like my Anastasia dip brow, but it hasn't done that yet. I'm just very nervous. Every time I open it, I like get the product and I'm like, close it, close it, close it, don't dry out. Don't dry out. So if it doesn't dry out and it stays this consistency, I can see myself repurchasing this for years to come. And I'm excited that I found it right before fall, because now we get to bring out all the dark liner, dark lips, smoky eyes, very dramatic makeup that won't melt off your face in 100-degree California weather. So yeah. Okay, I lied. I have one more favorite, and it's not beauty related, but I think it's worth mentioning. This is my planner. I purchased this toward the end of July, so I really got to use it in August. It was featured in my nighttime routine, and some of you guys asked what it was and you wanted like a whole video on it. I don't know how I would even do a whole video on my planner. I know that there's some people that do because they have that really fancy, like expensive planner, but this was like $20 at Target. So this is by Day Designer. This is their Blue Sky series, and it's their weekly, monthly planner, and I have checked. There is a website, bluesky.com. You can buy it off of there, because I don't know if they still have it in Target. It takes me a while to figure out whether or not I like a planner. If I use it for more than a month, it's usually here to stay, but there have been times when I've started to use one and then the planner inspiration has just gone down the drain and it's done skis. But this one is really cool. You can put pictures in here. This thing opens up. So I added this little postcard thing. On the inside I have like some phone numbers and some bills that I need to pay, just like some information like that. And I've been really good about adding stickers and little decorations and scrapbook paper. I really love that you get this full page spread. There's plenty of room to add stuff and move stuff. And then I really like that it gives you a section for appointments and then a section for just random to-do stuff that you can check off. So it's just really nice to be organized with everything that I have going on. I definitely think planners are a must, but this has to be by far the most favorite planner that I've ever had in my entire life. That's an epic statement from me. Alright, so that is all my favorites for the month of August. Like I said, I will not be doing a favorites video every month. I am just going to do these when the mood strikes, when I feel like I have a bunch of favorites. I definitely felt impressed by all of these items. It just kind of happened. I got the soap and I was like, I gotta tell them about this. And then I got the brush and I was like, I gotta tell them about this. And then everything just kept coming and I'm like, okay, I gotta tell them about all this stuff and I gotta tell them soon. So what better way than to do a favorites video? I think that it's most effective. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what are some of your all-time favorite products, whether it's for the month of August or just for like life in general, because I could always use some new products in my life. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, then be sure to hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!